Yeah, so I think one of the things about bowheads that isn't as big of an issue now, and this is true for lots of other Arctic marine mammal species, but may potentially be in the future, is as the Arctic warms, marine shipping traffic is potentially projected to increase drastically. And we know that the
Hmm.
limited amount of, marine shipping or military activity is highly disruptive to a lot of these Arctic marine mammal species. And there have been, I think, some talks somewhere about trying to see if we can at least, in some cases the shipping is going to happen on some level, but can we at least try to route it through areas where there will be minimal impact to the marine ecosystems here, because
Hmm.
the noise it carries throughout long
Hmm.
distances, especially because bowheads, like many other whales, they communicate on often lower frequencies than what we can detect, and that just permeates throughout the water. So a deafening blow from a ship can, it sounds like you're being surrounded by an air raid siren effectively, just constantly. And that's obviously highly disruptive to them. So I would say I'm not as sort of familiar with exactly the specifics of how marine shipping will work in the future. But for people who are trying to make a difference, there are theoretically conversations that can be had, governments that can be lobbied to at least try and say, okay, can we route these marine shipping routes away from areas that are going to have, that at least we predict will have the few remaining safe havens that will have
Hmm.
suitable habitat for whales in the future, that will be maybe critical for their summer foraging or migrating. But that's sort of one area that doesn't get as much discussion
Yeah.
in the literature
Yeah.
now, just because it hasn't happened yet. It is
Yeah.
something that people are thinking about, but I think that's definitely something that people can make a difference to, and pressure governments to try and actually take this seriously. So
Hmm.
that's something that I think everyone can have some aspect of about it, and you don't have to be an expert in paleobiology or ancient DNA to say whales should be able to exist without having deafening noises blaring around them in the future.
Yeah, absolutely.